Okay, y'all, this is going to be a good podcast episode. Now, this is really going to be Brunetta Madison advice because I was like, I'm just so ready to give my sister some feedback so she can snatch her peace and her power back. Y'all, here is the letter. In my mid 40s, hold up. I'm in my mid 40s and I feel ridiculous even writing this, but my mother still talks to me like I'm a child that she can tear down. Every conversation turns into criticism. My weight, my parenting, my job, my choices, even the way I breathe sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna pause right there. Because if you a mama and you criticizing the way I breathe, okay, let me pause because I ain't ready yet because I can go in. Let me get back to this letter. She never yells, but her words cut in that quiet, sharp way that stays with you long enough after she leaves or after the phone call ends. I keep telling myself I'm too old to let this affect me, but sis, it does. I dread her visits. I rehearse what I'm going to say before calling her. Hold up. I rehearse what I'm going to say even before calling her. I shrink around her. Even though I'm a grown woman with a life of my own, I've tried setting boundaries, but she calls me ungrateful or dramatic. Part of me still wants her approval, and another part is exhausted from chasing something that she may never give. I'm writing because I don't know how to break this cycle without breaking the relationship completely. How do I protect my peace without feeling like I'm abandoning my own mother? Okay, girl, let me just jump right into it. Girl, you gotta shut it down. She can't come over your house. She can't come visit until she learn how to speak to you. It's about respect, okay? You got to take your power back so that you can get your peace back. You need to sit down with your mama. You need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. She need to see your face. You need to put your big girl panties on. You need to get out of this childlike mindset. You literally around your mama acting like a child and you timid to say what you want to say. You can say what you need to say to her in a respectful way, but you got to be firm. And you need to have a conversation with her, not in your house. Take her out to lunch and you need to let her know from this day forward, you will no longer talk to me the way you've been talking to me. And then you give her examples of her criticism, okay? Then you sit back. You let her say what she gonna say. And if she start talking that mess in the restaurant, you call over the waitress or the waiter, you pay for that check and you leave her sitting right there. And if you drove her there, make her get an Uber and pay for the Uber. Why? Because from that day forward, she does not get access to your greatness and to your excellence because she don't respect you as a daughter and as a woman. You're going to have to shut your mama down in order to put back on your crown. And this is going to bring you your peace. Y'all, I separated from my family, my mama and my daddy, my biological mama and daddy, because of the mess and the drama. I stopped talking to them for 2 years. And baby, I had my peace. I don't go over there. I don't go around them. They don't come over my house. I see them every blue moon. Why? Because I do not have time for that mess, that toxic relationship, that toxic speaking, and that drama. You need to take your power back. So you're not going to abandon your mother. You're going to abandon her rudeness and disrespectfulness until she decides to do better and respect you. And if she never becomes the mother that you desire her to be, you're going to have to be at peace. I once heard somebody say something so powerful. If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. You over here stressing. You probably taking extra medication. Maybe you drinking. You got all type of issues. You slightly depressed because when your mama come around, you walking on eggshells and you rehearsing things that she said to you. Now you depressed and that has become an issue. Now your mental health ain't right. Baby, if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. So you got to separate. It's going to hurt at first, but I promise you, it is going to be a life full of joy, peace, and happiness because you no longer have to sit around your mama who abuses you verbally and puts you down. Okay? So sis, you got to snatch your crown back and you got to command your respect, even from your mama. She ain't gonna call. I'm telling you, she gonna get in her feelings. She ain't gonna want to call you. She ain't gonna say nothing. Okay. And you got to be okay with that. Still respect her, honor her. Birthdays, holidays, Christmas. You gonna have to stand at the door, give her gift, and say, here you go, mama, have a great day, I love you. It's gonna be painful, but this is what you got to do in order to command that respect that you deserve as a woman and as a wife. Okay, and stop allowing your mama to just tear you down and walk all over you. Okay, she literally has snatched off your spiritual crown, so you got to take your power back. Okay, y'all, I think that's it for me. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Actually, give her some motivation, some feedback, and some real raw advice that you know is going to shift her life. And until next time, sis, be blessed.